Right, my name's Max Masoul. I'm going to be a Btcc driver for next season, 2025, and you're watching Hedgerock's Motorsport.
Yeah, getting big numbers now in that championship, so I'm surprised how close it was in the testing.
So it was lovely to see all the fans again as well, which isn't what Charles says. He says it's driving them mental and wishes they would go home, but I never said that. I've loved seeing everybody.
Spoiler? So, yeah, okay. It's the second car.
That's the second car.
There is. I think the tyre strategy will be a big thing that changes things as well, because obviously with the top three getting the harder tyre will change things up. The tweak to the hybrid, or whatever it's called this year, the boost, will naturally change things. And the unpredictability of a couple of other names coming back, and Josh going back home, and Gordon going to Toyota, and Aaron going there, and names moving around the grid and stuff like that, as well as the knowns of Ash and Jake and everyone else like that. It'll be one of those that makes all the difference that come towards the end.
100%. I mean, the goal for us is to win the Independence Driver and Teams Championship. That's the first goal. I mean, along the way, whatever else happens, we'll see. The goal will be to get overall podiums and fingers crossed a win or two throughout the year, but everyone knows how competitive that championship can be. So yeah, a little bit of everything, but the main goal is Independence Driver and Teams.
Absolutely. I think what Speedworks has to offer, it's something that I've envied for years, always looked in from the outside. And to get the opportunity now to join them, I already can see why they've been so successful with this Corolla. I think it's obviously the home of Toyota Gazoo Race in UK, and rightly so. The car is a great package, but above all else, the team work really well together. And it's an exciting opportunity, and I'm sure there will be ups and downs like any season, to be perfectly honest. And I'm just really grateful to get the opportunity and to see what this year holds. It's exciting.
It's really nice to have a break. I think all the guys look forward to that final round sort of coming around, and then the inevitable off period where you can sort of relax and gather your thoughts after a long season. It's pretty tiring for the guys and the drivers as well. It's amazing how quickly you miss it though. I'd say within probably around the Christmas period you start to sort of get this a bit antsy, and you want to drive something again, and you've still got a bit longer to wait. And then in the last couple of months it's definitely a bit like I'm ready now. I am more than ready. So it's great to be back, and these first couple of days, especially with the weather, we couldn't have had it better really.
Yeah, same as me really. I was sort of looking for what was out there. Obviously the team took a sabbatical last year, and I started talking to Josh. Josh was sort of saying all good things are happening, and you sort of think, oh yeah, whatever, surely can't be that great. But I thought, I'll go and have a look, go and talk to the guys in the workshop, and was really pleased with what I saw. It was just exciting stuff. Everything was gearing up. Good work going on the cars, all the guys there beavering away. So it's a bit of a no-brainer really. Get back involved, and it's been great.
Yeah, it's a big team. They've got a lot of knowledge and experience, so just going to try and extract as much as I can this year.
It's been 4 years of rear-wheel drive, so there's just technique changes you've got to get used to. So the brake pedal, for example, in these you can hit them as hard as you want, and in a rear-wheel drive you've got to look after. You've got to be careful with it. So it's that switching all around again and getting used to the rear end moving around, but not having to panic. That's what it's supposed to do. But yeah, no, it's been fine. It's come around faster than I thought it would, which is a positive thing. So looking forward to some more seat time.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's been a hell of a long off season, and long off season for me and the team. Trying to get everything together to come back and do it again this year. But no, you can see just the attitude of everyone here as well. How pleased, the whole team is to be back racing this year, albeit with just the one car. But we're still here. And as long as we're out, we're in the fight. So
having some fun out there, it's great. Yeah, you must be really pleased to get back, because you've been out for a couple of years, but I imagine you were always keen to return.
The quiet life's overrated anyway, so I thought I'd fill up a few weekends of the year and get back into it. So yeah, we'll be fine.
No, there isn't. It's definitely the place to be, but I wasn't sure whether I was going to be racing again. It was a very last-minute decision. Got the opportunity at the end of December, and just didn't know whether I was going to go for it or not. But I thought, if I can get the budget together, I'll give it a go. I love my motorsport. I love the Btcc. It does stress me out from time to time because obviously the championship is just so difficult, so tight, so close. But yeah, nevertheless, I'm very grateful to be here and really happy to be back.
Yeah, I mean, obviously to have stability going into any season's a massive benefit. And I think ultimately, yeah, I think we're in a good place. So we just got to see. Obviously, love the team, love the guys. As much as we try and hate each other, we've all been friends for a very long time now. So the stability is really, really welcome. For me, going into the year with a solid crew, same guys as last year. So yeah, we'll have a good year.
Time, effort, and a lot of money. And we're very, very thankful for the investment of Pete Jones. For getting us these cars, we're very thankful for that. So yeah, I think we've got a great platform for the rest of the season. I think we've got something to build on. I'm fitter. I feel like this year we're in for a good season.
Yeah, I mean, obviously during the Clio Cup period of my career, touring cars was then the next obvious step, and then I had the opportunity to join McLaren and get into GTs, and for me that was obviously then the route I chased and had some success, but. Yeah, now the opportunity came up with Toyota, and I just knew I had to make it work. So I'm really happy to be here and excited to see what's ahead.
There's a fresh lineup as well for WSR, obviously, apart from Jake. But it's great. I think we've all been getting on great, working together very well. Everybody's quick as well, so it's made it really nice actually. It's at a stage where everyone's doing their own things at the minute because everyone's got a good pace. We can kind of go our own ways, and that means you can accomplish a lot more because you can then look at what worked across the different cars and find something in the middle and cover a little bit of more ground. So no, it's been going good. Everyone's gelled together quickly, which we spend a lot of time together, so it's a bloody big bonus when you all actually get on as friends.
Yeah, it's pretty good really. Happy with the car. We're still making changes, but that's what testing's for. As practice start was hilarious. We had a lot of tyre smoke, a lot of wheel spin, but it wasn't due to our own faults. It was just one of them things. We're trying something new, and if you don't try, you never learn, and if you don't learn, you don't go faster. So yeah, it's going good really.
Yeah, the most professional championship I've been in so far in my career. So really happy to be here.
We've got another afternoon session coming up. Are you planning on getting out some more? What's the aims for the rest of the day?
I think we got a few sets of tyres, new tyres to use for today, so use them and hopefully we end up P1. But I don't know about that. But yeah, hopefully we'll have some decent times under our belt.
Yeah, I think so really. But it took a year out, sort of due to budget, try something else. But once the opportunity came up to come back, then is an instant take up, you know what I mean? So.
Hey, this is the only place to be for me. I mean, obviously Porsche Super Cup was great, great experience and a bucket list ticked off, but touring car is where I belong and my fans and I love the sport and I love the people that are involved in touring car and this is where I want to be. And you say about the hard work, I mean, the work went into motion 9 months ago now, and with the military and defence and stuff, and we've been working really hard, and we've finally brought them to touring car as well, so it's going to be good. And the armed forces and the defence industry that I've linked up with, we're going to put on a big display this year, and it's going to be great for the fans because it's going to give them another dynamic to look at in touring car.
It's a big change, isn't it?
Totally it is. I mean, obviously the engine's in a different place to start with, but fundamentally it's a rear-wheel drive car. You've got to drive it in a slightly different way, but I can imagine it would be a much harder step to try and make if I was in something front-wheel drive. I think I would probably struggle actually.
Just to finish off, what's the aim?
I'll tell you it runs in October.